This is Crime O'Clock demo. Let me look at the store page. It says Crime O'Clock is a hidden objects investigation and time exploration game with a deep storyline. Investigate cases through time and evolving maps by unveiling a multi-eras linked story. Will you be observant enough to solve the mysteries? Crime waits for no man. So it sounds kind of like Micro Macro the board game, but in a video game form or something. I'm not really sure. It sounds interesting. So I've been interested in it. It's on my wish list, but I haven't played the demo, so we'll see. I want to play the demo to see if I like it. Alright. Information age. Oh. So I had skipped the first part before. Let's see. I can't... To get to the settings. What is this? What does this mean? Oh, that's the... Okay. But it had like a little thing that said, I don't know. It said like, hi, I'm some AI or something. So it told me what the story was. Alright, the apartment in pink. Let's review the fundamentals so that we can prepare you for your final test. It's time to show me your skills of deduction, detective. I've recreated a short criminal case inspired by a true story archived in my database. Don't worry though, I'll follow you step by step. Nope. Here's our case. A mysterious thief broke into a fashion model's loft and stole one of her famous jewels. There's a catch though. According to the true timeline, the crime hasn't happened. Oh. So our task is to preserve the integrity of the time flow. To do that, we have to learn exactly what happened and find the right order of events. We can't interfere with the past, so we have to be sure our actions won't create further paradoxes. Okay, so what are our actions? The first step in any investigation is to find the crime scene. Zoom in to get a close look at the map and observe the details better. Okay, so I can zoom in. Oh. Alright, perfect. The best way to find a clue is to zoom in. It kind of like zoomed in for me there. Now if we have to select an element and let the system verify it. It's actually a clue. It'll be highlighted. Select an element, press and hold until the system answers. Right now though, we need to find the victim, our fashion model. Can you find her? Is that her? Victim. Yes. Great job, detective. Here's our model. As you can see, she's reporting the theft to a police officer. If you look closely, you can usually find more clues. She's pointing somewhere, probably toward her apartment. Let's see if we can find it. Remember to observe things carefully. We can guess directions and trajectories by assembling the details. Try to follow an imaginary line from the model's arm. It will lead you to her apartment. Here's one last thing, detective. Only for this case, to help you focus on the right area, I'm highlighting the zone where the case takes place. So it's all there. Okay. That's nice. This is just Micro Macro so far. Okay, so the victim's there. She was pointing that way. So, here. Oh, there it is. Burgled. There it is! Everything has been turned upside down and the door is broken. Unfortunately, the thief is gone. It will be almost impossible to locate a thief we know nothing about, especially amid a crowd. Thankfully, my mainframe lets us examine the case from different points in time. Those points are called ticks, and they're frozen, fixed moments in time. It isn't ideal, but a collection of ticks is our only way to experience the past. Let's go back one tick and look for more information. Oh, okay. So it's not quite like Micro Macro, because it changes the picture for the ticks. Alright, so... Oh, done! Aha, now we've gone back in time. I see a burglar. As you can see, the whole map has changed. Moving back and forth in time, it's possible to observe the movements and actions of the city's inhabitants. For example, the model's apartment is still intact. The thief hasn't entered it yet. Let's take a look. The thief is bound to be nearby. Huh, I wonder where I wish I could, like, drag. Oh, I can. I was holding the middle mouse, but here. I think it's that guy. Suspect. Good find. Well, maybe I was a bit too didactic in creating the simulation, but you have to admit our suspect has everything. A dark jumpsuit, a balaclava, and a crowbar. He definitely isn't a heating technician. Let's move forward in time and see if he really is our thief. Remember, we have to be 110% sure of our theories before we take any action to restore the timeline. 110%. Jump forward to tick 5. This tick was recorded right after the jewel store, and see if our not a heating technician is close by. Pay attention though, sometimes characters change their clothes or their appearance between ticks, especially if they're about to do something suspicious. Okay, so... Is that him? That looks... He's got the eyebrows. Changed. Found him. He's leaving the crime scene and he's taken off his balaclava. Clever. Forward. Tick 6. Oh. Keep following our definitely not a heating technician. You want that? You can interact with me at any time. If there's a light bulb icon, I have a hint for you. Oh, okay. Cool. Yay, hints. Oh, it's making me do it. Okay, let's keep following the suspect in the jumpsuit. The suspect is running down... This is what shows me how to do hints. He's running down the avenue next to the canal. What does this mean? Ooh. Okay, I can do that. Okay. Oh, there, he goes here. Boom. Where's he going? Let's look. He's walking toward the watercourse, but what for? Tick. Let's jump forward. Tick 7. Detective, we need to continue the hunt for our suspect. Often the solution to an... Oh, sorry. I didn't finish reading. Okay, here he is. He gave something to a mouse. Aww. The gift of love. Oh, here's our thief. Have you seen him? He's holding the loot, the stolen jewel, and he's giving to it a giant rat? Maybe this detail was a bit different in the original story, but that doesn't matter. AI has the right to some creative freedom after all. Now that we've caught him red-handed, we can be sure that he's our culprit. Send a report back in time to the local police and have him arrested. To them, it will appear just like a message on one of their terminals. They won't have a clue about our involvement. We couldn't prevent the crime, but we restored the correct course of history. Just remember this, we aren't basic police officers. Our job is not to prevent crimes and save the innocent. Instead, our task is to protect the true timeline. Okay. Yay, we got it. Great job, detective. Now you're for the final test. Hi, Bojan. Hello, maybe you need to sacrifice someone. No, probably not. Or maybe in other cases to protect the timeline, right? You're now a fully fledged operative agent. I suggest that you relax a little bit. Disturbances in the true timelines are extremely rare. Alert! New Nexus event dedicated detective. I'm afraid your relaxing is over. That was a nice relaxing time. A new Nexus event is corrupting the true timeline. What's a Nexus event? Alas, there's no time to explain. It's bad, really bad. Imagine life as you know it is stopping instantaneously and an entire age of your history collapses. We have to act swiftly. Detective, let's go. Where do we go? Here? I'm doing well. How are you? The red blood stained something. Detective, pay attention because now we mean business. This is a real case, not a simulation. Something terrible is happening. My quantum scanners have picked up a very strange signal. Records of crimes that were never supposed to happen are somehow forming within my database. We have to act. Oh, that's a good question, Detective. Why crimes, you ask? I didn't ask a question. Well, altering the course of history through violence and deception is by far the easiest way because time tends to correct itself when it's given a chance. However, it's pretty hard. My hot water ran out. It's pretty hard to fix something when your key actor is out of the picture or worse. Well, enough with the explanations. Let's go. Based on my readings, I can say we have a murder. The victim should be somewhere on the castle grounds. Ooh, a murder. Somewhere on the castle grounds. So we're looking for a murder. Find the victim. On the castle grounds. The castle is here? Or is this a castle? So I'm looking for someone who's dead. Probably, right? That would be... A murder victim would be dead. Oh, here's a castle. No, is that... Wait. What is the castle grounds? There's someone with a crossbow. Let's see. These guys look worried. Oh, did this happen? Is that the victim? Ouch. There's the victim beneath the fallen spotlight. Axel Blood, lead singer of the Blood Axles. He shouldn't have died on this day. Uh-oh. Also, the pizza incident, their next album, will be a worldwide success. There are some absolute bangers on it. So let's get to work saving Axel. Have you noticed, Detective? I've installed a language pack that lets me speak as a true denizen of the information age. It'll be fun. Back to our investigation. Something must cut the cord and cause the spotlight to fall. But what? Look around and see if you can find any misplaced sharp object. Like that? Bolt. Bolt. Are you familiar with this ancient murder weapon? It was fired from a ranged weapon called crossbow. The tech was very clever for its time. Let's rewind time and look for the one who shot the bolt. Well, I already saw him running away. So... Alright, so it rewinds time for me, huh? Before proceeding, because I have a feeling that to solve this case, we'll have to keep track of many notions. Give me a second. Done! I've installed a new tool, the case journal. Yay. Oh, okay. That's what tells me what happened. Okay. So, there was someone running away in the... So right now there... This is kind of in the way. I can't see. So the bolt was there, so now I need to look for someone shooting the bolt or something. Oh. There's a bunch of bolts here. This is a crossbow. I think that was the person who was walking away. There's our possible suspect. He has a crossbow in his hands at a point just before Axel was murdered. He's Oz Bones, a former member of the band. Officially, he left the Blood Axles due to artistic differences, but there was gossip about fights over royalties on record sales. Let's follow Oz to study his movements in the moments after the murder. We need to know whether he's linked to Axel's death. And I remember seeing, yeah, so him here, right? Because he took off his jacket. Here, he took off the stuff, and now he's here. Still got the crossbow, but... Fast forwarding. Yeah, it does have a feeling of micro-macro, but slightly easier because it only gives you the time that you're at. Let's see, where did he go? I can't go back and look, huh? Okay. Did he break something here? Oh no, that's the one that... that I just solved in the demo, huh? Oh, we're in the tutorial. Where did he walk? Okay, wait. So he was here. Maybe he turned the street. Do I see him here? Is that him? Wait. He's got the same, like, angry scowl, but... Where did he change? How did he change? If that's him. Is that him? He's got the same beard connected to his face. But where did he put the crossbow? I don't know. Maybe down here? And where did he get... It looks like him. Camouflage. He's hidden in the marching band which is crossing the street. He's no longer carrying the crossbow. Yep, this is suspicious. If we find the crossbow, we can analyze it by comparing the grooves impressed on the bolt and those left by the crossbow drum. That way we can determine whether it's the murder weapon. We need to find out where Oz hid the weapon. Yes. Oh. So it's got to be somewhere between here and here, probably. It might be in there, but like, I can't really see anything there. It has like a little thing, huh? Do you give it to this guy with a bag? Or is it up here? What does the burner weapon look like? The crossbow, okay. Let's use a hint. Pull. Oz must have stashed the crossbow before he hit among the mark. Yes, I know. Oh, I guess I can't use another hint. I knew that already. What is this? I'm gonna... Oh, that's not it. Okay. Fine. What is this? Okay. Oz is very cunning. He hid the crossbow in a moving vehicle. Oh. Moving vehicle. But okay. Oh, is it? Ah, there it is. Sneaky. On the truck. Can we get it? Oh gosh. Oh. Macro detail scanner subroutine loaded correctly. Let's compare the grooves impressed on the arrow found at the crime scene and those left by the crossbow's drum. If they coincide, we'll have our murder weapon. How do we do that? What am I doing? Wait. Is this scanning? Open. What did I do it? I don't know. The murder weapon. There's no doubt it's the murder weapon, so Osbones is the culprit. However, detective, remember that our goal isn't to arrest a criminal, but to restore the true timeline. In this case, it provides that Axel survives and that Oz isn't charged with such a major crime. A partial deviation can be reabsorbed by the time stream, but a substantial one cannot. Anyway, we take one problem at a time. We have to figure out every detail in this case before we act. To reconstruct Axel's day to find out why Oz wanted to kill him so blatantly, then we can figure out how to prevent the crime. Oh, okay, so we go back. Rewinding all the way to tick 1. Find Axel. So, Axel... What does Axel even look like? I don't know. Is that him? He must... Is that Axel? Alright, so it's harder to just find him randomly than... backtrack. Well, there's Oz. He looks angry. Still. And Axel. Let's see. What does Axel look like? I'm not sure. I can't change the times. Okay, so Axel has sunglasses and... Is it that one? Is this what what Axel looks like? He got little bunny ears. Yeah, okay, so that must be what Axel is. So was he practicing or... I don't see him there. See. There. He's not this one. That's Oz. I guess Oz just always looks angry. Axel, he's on this side. Okay, that's what he looks like. See. Huh. Not in the marching band. Oh, there he is. Right? I think. Celebrity routine. There he is. Forward. Right, where'd he go after that? It's probably somewhere around there. With his buddies. Walk away over here, or so he was here. Let's see, and the Oz was here and moved. Okay, so where did he go? Whoops, that's not. I did not want to hold it. That's not him. Somewhere around here? Where is he? Did he go up here? Eat lunch or something? Is that him? I think he's upset. There's Axel. While the rest of the band was at the restaurant for breakfast, Axel was outside texting. He seems particularly upset. Who is he writing to? We have to get our hands on his phone so that we can read those messages, but we can only do it when Axel doesn't have it in hand. In fact, this is one of the precautions we'll have to take so that we don't inadvertently interfere with the space-time flow. Okay. So we have to find him again to find his phone. Where is Axel now? Is he eating or? Is he at the stage yet? Let's see. Okay, so he was... It's weird that like these kind of cover up the image, but I guess it doesn't cover up important parts of it. Can you go to the zoo? No. Where's Axel? His phone looks like that. Maybe I'll just find his phone and he's like hidden in the bathroom or something. Let's see. Maybe this is harder than Michael Macro to find the meeple. Oh, there it is. Oh, but it's in his hands. So that's in his hands. It's like okay. So they were driving. And so they probably like parked and went here now. Is that him or no? Is that Axel? No, that's someone else, right? So yeah, that's... What car were they in? I can't go back and look at it for details. That's not him. Is he here yet? Oh, there he is. Oh, there it is. There's his phone. Okay. Found it! There it is. I'll connect to the operating system of that piece of technological antique so I can extract the information we need. It's an antique. Glitch. Macro details scanner subroutine loaded correctly. First, we need to unlock the phone in order to access the data stored on it. To do that, we have to reproduce Axel's fingerprint. So we just like click on it? Okay. So this is just like matching here. That's easy. Yay! Haha! It's just as we suspected. The rumors are right. Oz was kicked out of the band is due to economic issues related to song copyrights. The last messages are full of threats. Threats he sent are an act of felony. If we can link him to the messages, we can have him arrested for a crime less serious than murder. That should be enough to restore the true timeline. From the messages Axel received, we can extract the IP address and triangulate. We'll all spare you the technicalities. In simple terms, we can trace Oz's location. Do it. Yeah. Wait, am I supposed to like do it when it... I don't know what or just, it doesn't matter when I do it? Okay. Oh, he's in a trash can. Oh no, we traced the phone, but Oz had already disposed of it. We have to go back in time to when the phone was still in his hands. I can't triangulate it again. Here he is. Threatening. Bingo! Oz is walking and texting at the same time, which was then one of the major causes of death. That isn't our issue, though. The important thing is that he's using his phone. Now we can link into the threats Axel received and alert the police, who can arrest and charge him. That way we'll prevent Axel's murder and simultaneously get Oz a lighter sentence than one for murder would be. Great job, detective! We've solved our first real case. We should celebrate! Yay! Solved! Got him! Let's celebrate. How do we celebrate? Hey, wait, but what? I'm getting some weird interference in the flow of space-time. It's as if something is distorted. We need to check this. It could be a malfunction in my system, or it could be something worse. The distortions in the time flow seem related to Oz's bones. Is this a coincidence? Well, coincidences are our worst enemy. This has to be connected to the murder. Find Oz's bones. Well, I found him right here. Whoa, intruder! Oh, so that thing was... There's Oz, but what? Have you seen it too? Are my sensors acting funny? There's a person next to him, an intruder who seems to come from, well, from outside the time flow. Okay. I saw that at the beginning, I didn't know what that was. I can't stabilize the image because it disappeared when my system tried to pull information from it. I thought it was just a person in a costume. However, traces of his intervention remain in the time flow. Watch Oz carefully. The anger he feels isn't natural. It must have been caused by the intruder. Oh, these are all questions that we absolutely must answer. However, first we have to file the case and go back to the main screen of my system. There we can continue this discussion. So he shouldn't have been mad at first anyway. He shouldn't have sent those texts. And then he wouldn't have gotten arrested at all. Oh, and I'll get rid of this stupid language pack. We won't have more time for jokes, I'm afraid. For now, well done, detective. That was unsettling. I have no record of a similar entity in my database. We're facing something completely new, so I'm afraid this will be a long, complex mystery to solve. Let me install a little upgrade. Oh. Rage. Done. I've added the details about the strange happenings surrounding the last case on the board. We still can't grasp the nature of that mysterious figure, but at least we have some understanding of what his powers are. I suggest that we call him Rage for the meantime. Lost Age. Alert! New Nexus event detected! Okay, now an explanation is in order. Under normal circumstances, the true timeline is naturally resilient and can adjust itself if minor or rare changes occur. But if too many quantum alterations were to happen in a small time frame, well, history could break apart. Those concentrations of changes to the true timeline are called Nexus events. It's our duty to stabilize them before it's too late. We need to identify and revert any alteration made to the proper course of history. And we have to do it now. But don't we live outside of time or something, or no? Alright. I'm not sure how long this demo is, but I should have time for another one of these. The brown billy goat. The Nexus event in the Lost Age is becoming more unstable at an alarming rate. My temporal scanners couldn't detect the variations as they occurred, but only once the deed was done. This can mean only one thing. Whoever is attempting to disrupt the timeline is well aware of our presence and is trying to break the time continuum by flooding it with dozens of tiny, barely noticeable changes. Those little changes are like drops. One can't make any difference, but if you get enough of them, you can create a sea. Detective, I can see temporal fluctuations on the North Market Street. Something happened there. So just something. Where's the North Market Street? Is this the whole thing? The street? Something happens. I should just look for, like, people looking disturbed or something. The guard is looking for something. They're crying. What's this? Is this something? No. Okay. Maybe not. This broke. Is that something? Okay. Alright. Shattered. Shoshan. The stall was destroyed entirely as if an unstoppable force had run through it. The merchant appears to be desperate. Let me load my subroutines so that we can see if there are any details about him in our database. Error. Access denied. Data about the subject Shoshan is classified. Crimson level clearance is required. Oh well, it was worth a try. At least we know his name now. Well, let's see if we can access the nature of this unstoppable force. That. It's a goat! Little footprints. There! A villain to be reckoned with, a destroyer of the stalls, a goat? Why do there have to be goats? There's no telling what horror such a creature could wreak upon a defenseless city. Well, I guess we have our unstoppable force. Sadly, goats of the Lost Age weren't legally punishable. That became a thing only after the Great Goat Gorilla of 2356. Because we can't have that devious goat arrested, we should follow it until we find its owner. Let's go back. Okay, so let's see. There's the goat. Nice horns. It came from here. It's coming from this direction, right? So, let's see. Huh. Lost it. Was it coming from here? Did it come from here or? Let's see. It was coming from here. Boop. It was down here. It was down here. So it would be like that far, right? It was running, but I don't see it around there. Is it over here somewhere? That's an elephant. Why is there an elephant up there? Oh, here. Nope, that's not. It's not that goat. But doesn't that look like the goat? A different goat? It's not this gun? Oh, what? I thought I did that. Okay. Fool. There, that man is foolish enough to hold the goat in his arms. Is he its owner or the goat? Is the goat really the master? Let's find his identity, hoping we have enough clearance this time. Database match subroutine loaded correctly. So I just click on this. Let's see. Oh, do I have to like... Oh, it was that one. Shoot. Wait. Oh. Nope, nope. Shoot. I'm bad at this. Okay, no. Okay. I want that one. Okay. That one. This one. Okay. So that one. That one. And then it's that one. Okay. What? Oh, I didn't click it. There we go. Not sure if I like the mini games. Ufa merchant. Good job, detective. Our goat owner's name is Ufa. Some sort of merchant he is. I can see from the database they had a bitter rivalry with Shoshan. Wait, I have an idea. I want to see what Ufa was doing while his goat from hell was raising Shoshan's stall. Is he telling the goat to go? So we're back at 10. So he looks like that. Let's see what he was doing. Was he egging the goat on? Oh, he was laughing. Look at him. He seems to be pretty happy. I guess he and the goat share an appetite for destruction. Everything about Ufa is suspicious. Let's go back in time and follow him so that we can confirm our suspicions. All the way back? It's hard to follow him if we're not like doing it step by step. Alright, so he came from that direction somewhere. So we need to find him somewhere. Maybe we'll see like that rage monster. Oh, there's a goat. Is that him? No, okay, well that's the goat. Oh, that's probably before he got the goat. Maybe he was looking at the merchant stall or something. Oh, here he is. He's angrily bartering with someone. Challenge. Oh, that's Shoshan. Okay. Ufa was arguing with Shoshan. Look at the stone behind them. The two had an ongoing challenge. It was called capitalism and it was quite a popular game between merchants of the Lost Age. Basically, the challengers would see who could make the more significant profit within a certain period of time. Back then, it was just a game. Too bad it evolved into something quite dreadful. Well, enough with the history lesson. Let's follow Ufa during the game so we can see how well he plays. Alright. So they're not still there, I guess. Where does he go during the game? What are the rules of the game? Where can you go? Is he going to buy things or sell things or something? There's the goat. Oh, is that him? He's trying to sell a broken flashlight to someone or something? Wait. They wouldn't have flashlights. Huh? Failure. So he's just not doing well at selling things, I guess. Is that... He sucks. There's the goat over there. Oh. Another failure. There's the goat here. Cute goat. Let's see. Where else does he try to sell something? Oh, there. He's sad. Defeat. As was to be expected, Ufo lost the game of capitalism and Roshan is mocking him, as is his right. Usually those challenges include a wager of some kind. I believe we should decipher the stone tablet so that we can learn the full rules. Okay. Let's do that. By clicking. Universal decryption subroutine loaded correctly. Okay. Ooh, okay. What am I doing? Oh, wait. Like that? Okay. There we go. Yay! The stone tablet is crystal clear. The loser will have to give his stall to the winner. Ufa has just lost everything. Oh no! I must admit he seems like a nice guy despite his love for goats, and he doesn't deserve such a fate. Not in this ruthless age. Even so, he never had a chance or the courage to seek revenge on Shoshan in the true timeline. It often happens that way. Aww. We should locate Ufa again to find a way to undo this paradox. Yes, Detective, I sense that you're becoming stressed about finding someone in a city where our suspect can instantly travel between Earth gates. Maybe I can help. Just give me some time to install a new subroutine. You have a freemium subscription, so you can speed up the process by watching some ads. No? Okay then. Are you really sure about the ads? They're quite funny and they're targeted just for you. I know what you like. Okay, you said no, I get it. Installation complete. That. You should know that some objects called pivots vibrate at a particular frequency depending on the moment in time they're observed. Studying these objects makes it possible to represent a period with a melody. However, by touching these pivotal objects, it's also possible to get an indication of the proximity of distortion in space-time. It's easy. Ice means far and fire means near. Try it. Wait, what? Perfect. As you saw, this element returns fire, which means Ufa is nearby. Let's follow the merchant until we find the origin of the paradox. Okay, so this tells me like that he's around this area, right? There he is. Oh, he's so sad. He's so sad. Oh, poor guy. But they can just teleport? Is that what they're saying? They can just teleport? Oh, because he just went through a thing. Okay. So then I can use this to see. He's still close to that one. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's the thing. There's rage. Detective, can you see it too? That's the entity we call rage. So it was his intervention that turned Ufa's frustration into a fit of anger strong enough to push him toward vengeance. As I suspected, our foes are attacking the timeline by orchestrating several minor changes. We can't let this happen. We know what Rage's powers are, and Ufa is in the throes of an uncontrollable fury because of him. We need to find a tick in time when Ufa is committing a crime so that we can have him arrested. Well, so now they're just gonna get all these innocent people arrested, huh? Or like previously innocent people. There, he's getting the goat. There, fantastic work, Detective. It seems our goat owner was a goat thief. UFO stole the goat from this pet shop and unleashed its hell-bound rage on Shoshan's stall. No, it's fun, but we can't let it happen. The timeline is at risk. Because we've just seen UFO steal a goat, we can alert a guard and have him detained for rustling. That way Shoshan's stall and fortune will be safe. But like, his timeline changes, right? I'm sorry, detective, but the right thing to do isn't always the easiest one. So like, isn't that a small... Is he not an important person? Now we must return to the mainframe and see if we can collect more data on our foes. As usual, detective, good job. Thanks. Wishlist now. So that was the demo for Crime O'Clock.